There is this movie that I watched in the past called I Think I Love My Wife. Chris Rock, I think he was the main character in that movie. And there was something he said that struck me. He said, we are not allowed to choose where we will be born, like the country we'll be born into, or the family that we will be born into, or whether we'll be white or black or dark or fair-skinned or whatever. That so many things are chosen for us. And one of those things chosen for us is our language, our mother tongue. I wonder why parents would be Igbo, for example, you live in Igbo land or even outside Igbo land, whatever, and your kids, they cannot speak your language. And one of these past Christmas seasons, a little girl, she lost her life because she was acting civilized. You know what I'm saying? Like the parents was had to be a civilized girl. So what actually happened was they were playing catch or something with the other kids. She didn't understand the language that they were speaking, but she knew the rules of the game. So by the time she got tired, she went under the shade that's under the tree, and she was resting. Now a branch was breaking off that tree, and other kids were screaming in their dialect, of course, village boys, you know, and girls. And they were telling her to run out of that place, that the tree was falling or something. She didn't understand any single thing that they were saying. And when the branch finally broke off, it fell on top of the girl and it killed her. And this is a true story. I didn't make that up. So a few days ago, I was in St. Peter's, and after Mass, I was trying to send a little boy on errand. I was speaking Igbo. He didn't understand what I was saying. I'm like, are you Igbo? He said, yes. So I asked him, I said, please come, where are you from? He said, Ubolo. And you and your parents, you live there too? He said, yes. Where do you go to school? Ubolo. And you don't speak Igbo. It's like he speaks a little, he understands a little, and he understands more than he speaks. I'm like, why? He said the parents train them in English. Like, your parents are wrong. Tell them I said that. We all know the kind of capacity that kids have for languages. So that when you teach them your dialect, your mother tongue at home, when they get to school, they will still learn how to speak English. You know what it is like when you come home for Christmas and your kid, they cannot interact with their grandmother, they cannot interact with their grandfather because it's almost out of fashion to speak your dialect. They think it is now primitive, but it's been... Sorry if that's a strong word, but I don't think it's the correct thing that we should do. We've been born into an environment. We should first of all learn how to speak that language before we learn to speak our official language and some of the languages that we would want to learn. And at that early age, believe me, when they learn to speak Igbo at home, they can learn to speak English at school. But when you teach them English at home and they go to school, they learn English as well. When they come back home, they cannot learn Igbo. And when they get back to their native land, they will be like floating. So if you love your kids, let them learn their original language. Let them learn their mother tongue. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. They will still learn how to speak English. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. And do me a favor. Spread the word. Let us be proud of our heritage. Let us not shy away from what we have. Let us be proud of our identity. That's my word to you today. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please be sure to like our page. That would add a plus to what we are doing. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and check on us next time. Let's keep spreading the love. That's what we live for. Let's keep making love go viral. God bless you.